Kenya has a long history of highly contested elections. Several previous polls in the country have shown high levels of conflict. The violence that erupted following the 2007 elections is particularly notable. It killed over 1,000 people and triggered a national crisis. This was eventually resolved by forming a coalition government and amending the constitution. Patronage politics, a history of violent conflict, and high-stakes elections all heighten the risks of poll violence, which frequently breaks out along identity lines. Still, Kenyans continue to turn out to vote. Elections are valued as a time for voters to reject those they believe have failed, or will fail, to protect and promote their national, community, and individual interests. In the most recent general election, 78% of registered voters voted. In 2013, voter turnout was 86%. However, this does not mean that voters are not concerned about the process. As Kenyans prepare for the August 9, 2022 election, many are skeptical of the electoral process. According to a 2021 poll commissioned by South Consulting, while roughly half of Kenyans trust the Electoral Commission to support a free and fair election, roughly half also believe that the government's preferred candidate will win regardless of how people vote. Electoral rule violations, ranging from vote buying to election disruptions, continue. These fears of election rigging may fuel further abuses in Kenya. Democracy may be the loser. Furthermore, a failed attempt to amend Kenya's constitution less than a year before elections highlights the conflict between the rule of law and Kenya's political elite's crude tribal instincts. President Uhuru Kenyatta's current pact with presidential candidate Raila Odinga is a form of power sharing. However, by isolating Kenyatta's deputy, William Ruto, and his supporters, it further divided society and fragmented elites. This situation exemplifies the personality politics that have frequently pushed Kenya to the brink of disaster since independence. Political leaders and aspirants have also used group-based grievances to mobilize voters and, in some cases, violent militias. In Kenya, land tenure has remained closely linked to communal identity. Regions where land conflicts are prominent, and politicians are mobilizing based on these conflicts, are areas to watch for signs of violence. Aggressive language has been used on the campaign trail in the lead-up to the August 2022 election. It has perpetuated patriarchal attitudes that obstruct women's political participation and engagement. Women face numerous challenges, ranging from insufficient political support from their parties to a lack of financial resources and gender-based violence. Kenya's electoral process has frequently highlighted the fact that male politicians are not afraid to engage in aggressive confrontations when campaigning against women. Kenya's judiciary, on the other hand, has demonstrated its ability to contribute to free, fair, and credible elections. In recent years, the country's courts have demonstrated a significant level of maturity and independence. A rule-of-law democracy is built on an efficient, equitable, and accessible justice system. Thanks for watching. If you like this type of content, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more stories.